Sorry, you guys, I had to walk around the table. Hey, everybody, it's me, Carol, with Refunction Crafts. I thought I'd get on real quick before I do this video. I'm going to do a video on some altered figurines. I got a suggestion from Debbie over at Kiki Sale, and I was trying to come up with some new ideas on things to do, and she mentioned that maybe if I could do kind of an alter a figurine or something. And that's something that I haven't done before, so I thought that was a great idea. And so today I'm going to be doing a video on, I'm going to be altering these little angels. I'm only going to do one today. This should be a fairly short video. I've got 4 of these in different colors, and I'm just going to do one for today's video, and then I'll be doing the other ones and probably putting them into my Etsy shop when I get them done. But I have some goodies here that I'm going to embellish them with, but I wanted to get on to and ask you all to please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel for future videos. I'm going to be putting out a lot of content in the near future. I have been putting out a lot of videos recently, and I'm trying to stay up with that. I want to just keep on coming up with new ideas and things to do, and I hope you guys are enjoying what I've been putting out so far. Make sure that you get on over to Kiki Sale, the Facebook page for Kiki Sale. I'll put the link down in the description box. Get over there and check out Debbie's sales. She does them every couple of weeks, and usually around 8 p.m. on a Saturday evening, and that is Central Time. So make sure you're paying attention to the time zone the difference in the time zones. When you get in to participate in one of her sales. It's a first come first serve thing, so make sure that you get in there, and if you see something you really like, she posts pictures of everything that she's selling, and if you see something you really like, get in there quick and let her know how many you want of that item, and she will put you down for those. Again, it's first come first serve, so when she runs out, she'll mark it sold, and there won't be any more left of that item. So you want to get in there, and you want to be relatively quick. Some items go faster than others depending on their popularity, so make sure you do that. I know Debbie always has some really unique and cool stuff for you to choose from. Great things for doing your shabby chic stuff, lots of lace and bling and things like that. She's been making her own flowers recently, so make sure you get over there and check it out. Also, please go on over and check out my Etsy shop. I will put a link to my shop down below as well. I've been adding a lot of new items to my store recently, and I want to thank everybody too for the people who have been supporting my Etsy shop. I do greatly appreciate it. You've really blessed my family more than you can possibly know, and I do greatly appreciate your support. I appreciate your support on my channel. The channel's growing pretty quickly right now. I've been getting a lot of new subscribers, probably because I've been putting out a lot more content, but still trying to get that 6,000 subby mark, and I'm almost there. I have about, I think, 110 more subscribers to go, or 112, something like that. Anyway, hopefully I'll reach that number over the next couple of weeks. That's kind of my goal. But anyway, I just do really want to say thank you to everybody. Make sure you mention my channel to your friends and family if they're crafters, and anybody you know that you think might be interested in learning how to do some of the things that I'm doing. Please give me suggestions on new crafts that you'd like me to do. I'm happy to give them a shot. I like to do new things, and so I would love to get some new ideas from everybody on things that they would like to see on my channel. So again, thank you everybody for coming over and watching my videos. Thank you for supporting my channel. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And hopefully I can get more of you to subscribe today. Come on, I really need your help, guys. Anyway, thanks. Now I'm going to go ahead and get started on my video, the real video, and we'll alter one of these little angels. Okay, so give me just a second and we'll get started. Okay, so I've got my camera all set up, and we are going to alter one of these little angels that I have here. Whoops, let me turn my screen around so that I can see that I'm staying on point with my location. Anyway, I've got these 4 little angels here that I was given a suggestion, like I said a minute ago, from Debbie over at Kiki's Sale to maybe alter some figurines. I remembered that I had these little figurines that I bought at the Dollar Tree probably, I could say, as much as 15 years ago. And I've had them sitting on a little shelf, just as plain as they can be, and there's not much to them. They didn't even have faces. So this morning I went in and I just painted little eyes on them, and I cleaned up their hair and stuff like that, kind of tried to clean up the lines and everything, because we all know that, you know, not everything you get from the Dollar Tree is perfectly painted. So anyway, I think I'm going to do this little blue-gray one today for this video, and yeah, I'm going to do this one. And the other ones I will be doing at another time. I don't know, I may do a separate video on each one, just because I'll try and do them a little bit more, a little bit different each time. So we'll see. But anyway, we'll see how this video goes and how much interest I get in these. The other thing that I have here is I have these little fabric bits that I cut out of some fabric that I used a couple of years ago for something, and it actually had all of these inspirational words, and so I cut them out before I threw away the last of the fabric. I cut out all the words and saved them in a little baggie, and so I'm going to use a couple of these in this video today. And the ones I'm going to use for this one is always remember. And so this would be a nice one if you're looking for a gift for someone, maybe someone who's recently lost a loved one or a pet or something, or if someone's leaving town, they're moving away, you know, and you just want to give them that little gift that says always, you know, always remember me, always remember our times together, you know, something like that. I thought this would be cute for this one. And because she's holding her arms open, I'm going to put the words going across here. And in the meantime, this should be a fairly short video, you guys. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of embellishment to the dress as well. And I'm thinking maybe I cut these little bits of embroidered flowers out of a little curtain. Somebody had sent me a piece of a curtain, and I thought those are really pretty, and maybe they would be pretty to put them somewhere on one of the dresses. This is the curtain that they came out of, and I just cut them off of there and cut around them. But I thought that was really pretty, so we're going to use a little bit of that today, and maybe a little bit of my favorite lace. I don't want to go too crazy. These little angels already have flowers sort of in the dress, but I'll probably be covering that up with this today. So what I'm going to do is I want to figure out kind of how I want to, well, here's what we're going to do. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put these across in her hands like this, and I'm going to stick the always on top of remember. I'm just going to put a little dab of hot glue right down here and stick it right there. And with these pieces of fabric, I'm going to hold it up for you. I actually, the reason I have my lighter here is because I actually burned the edges of this because whoops, I dropped it. I wanted it to look a little bit sort of vintagey, because the angels look a little bit vintage. So that's what I did with those. So really all you have to do, not that you have this fabric, but if you do, I know you can get a lot of fabrics and things that have inspirational words, or you can just take a plain piece of fabric and write, you know, with a Sharpie or something, or a fabric pen, write the words on it and then cut them out as well. And then I just took and used my lighter here, my handy dandy lighter, and just kind of went around the edges like this and burned a little bit, and then just dabbed it with my finger. Just like that, and it just kind of burns those edges. I just wanted to show you real quick how I did that. Not that you guys couldn't have figured that one out yourselves, but I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it in her hands, just like that. I thought that would be really cute. So I'm just going to stick some hot glue on each one of her hands here. And with the remember part of this, I'm just going to tap it down and press it in real good. And then I think I'll take, with the always, I'm just going to put a little dot behind that and stick it to her body, just like that. And then I will take, let's see, do I want to use a little piece of this lace? This is some a lace corner that I got from Kiki's sale. I got it a little bit wrinkled because it was in a box and I didn't have it laying in there straight. But this is really pretty lace corners that I get from Kiki's sale. And it's an applique. And I just love these because I can cut them into little pieces and I can put them in all kinds of projects. And it's one of the things that I'm always asking for from Debbie over there, because I use so much of it. And I'm going to cut a section of this off. I just want to figure out how much I want. I think I'm just going to cut from this little flower here. There, and I still got that big piece left. And I'm just going to kind of take it across like that. I think that'll look really cute. Oops, just like that. So let me just get some glue on here. And I'll stretch that right across there. And then I'm just going to take on some of these loose ends here and I'll put just a dab of hot glue there and tack it down where it's kind of sticking up. And I think that's good. So there, she's got her little lace piece going across her dress. And then I'm going to take some of these little flowers. You know, you can take just about anything, you guys, and alter it and really change it up. And I know sometimes we get things and they, you know, we've had them for a long time and they've kind of sat on a shelf. It's not like these were expensive, you know, figurines that I paid a lot of money for. So in this case, you know, I paid $1 for these. I don't feel bad altering them because they're just little dollar store goodies, you know. Let me get a little glue on the backs of these leaves. I covered up that little pearl and I didn't want to do that, so I'm going to just kind of push this back, get my toothpick here. There we go. And I just pushed it between those two little pearls. And then I'll glue that leaf down. And then this one, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on these leaves in the back. And kind of have that coming up that way. So this is just a quick, easy thing just to show you how you can take something that's laying around the house. You know, sometimes when you just get that urge, you've got to craft something. And you're not quite sure what you want to do, just go hunt around the house and find a little something that you can alter. Whether it be a little figurine or a jewelry box or, you know, something that you brought home from the Dollar Tree. I mean, you can do this to just about anything you have laying around the house. And that looks really pretty. Just having those little flowers there. And then what I want to do, I was actually thinking initially that I might use one of my appliques. And I'm just going to take one of these other ones and show you how pretty that would be. You guys have all seen me making my appliques lately. And I could take that and wrap it around the front of that dress. Just like that, and it kind of makes it all full, and it really looks pretty on her. But then I just decided to go a little bit less crazy with this one that I'm doing today. And if I put the applique on there, there's not much else you can do to it. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stickles that I have here. And I will find a link for stickles. I know you can get it on Amazon. So I'll find the link and I'll put it down in the description menu so that you guys can get over to Amazon and pick some of this up if you want it. It's really pretty. And I'm just going to kind of go in a couple of spots here and highlight some areas with the stickles. And you don't want to put too much of this on because you can go overboard with this if you just kind of put big blobs of it. So I'm just going to put a little bit around here and there. It puts a nice little sparkle on your pieces. And it just kind of enhances everything a little bit. I'm going to go around these flowers here. And then when it dries, the glue part dries clear. And you can see there. Hopefully you can see the sparkle in it. I hope. I can't see the screen very well, so let me get up a little closer. I think you can see that pretty good. I can see it. So if I can see it, you can probably see it. And then I'm going to take a little bit also, and I'm going to go around the angel's wings with the stickles because I think it'll just really look pretty on her wings. Got a little piece hanging off of there. And this is really easy to work with too. That's what I like about stickles. It's just really easy to work with. I'm just going to put a little bit kind of going through the inside of her wings because I think she really needs some sparkle there. Okay. And then I'm just going to put a couple little dots around this always remember. And this looks really pretty. I'm glad I decided to do this. I thought about doing one of them before I did the video just to make sure it was what I wanted to do. And then I just decided, no, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with my gut feeling and go ahead and do the project. I knew it was gonna come out cute. I didn't really have any doubt. And now I'm just putting a little bit of stickles on the back sides of the wings. I just want the whole thing to match. So I'm just kind of gently going over them. And then what I did was I have this, this is the last piece I have of this stuff. I have this, it's pearl and rhinestone trim. And what I did was I took, where did it go? Oh, here's one. I cut 4 of these out of it because I thought, how cute would it be? Because the paint around her neck was kind of off a little bit. So I thought, well, how could I cover that up? Because I didn't really have a good flesh tone color. And so we're gonna put this right on her, and oddly, it fits right around her neck perfectly. So I'm gonna use this as a little necklace for the angel. And so I'm just gonna take a little bit of my hot glue here, and I'm gonna go along that and get it up to her neck here. Make sure I get it on the right way. And of course I'm touching the stickles on the back of her wings, which is not something I wanted to do because I've got stickles all over my fingers now. Okay. Sorry, you guys, I'm just putting a little dot of glue down here by the big rhinestone on her necklace so that I can get it in the right spot. Okay, and there she goes with her little necklace. Isn't that cute? So I just love the way she turned out. The other thing that I did want to do, where'd I put my stickles? Since I kind of got my hands all over it, I'm going to put it, actually, I want to put it, a little bit of it kind of on her dress in a couple of places too. Just to kind of highlight the sleeves on her dress. And maybe a little bit around the top of her dress here. And I think just along the bottom here. The stickles is a little bit addictive. Once you start using it, it's like you can't stop. It's very hard to stop. But right now I'm just kind of going around the bottom of her dress just to kind of give her a little bit more of a highlight there. And here I'm just going over where I actually rubbed it off in a couple spots. All right. And do I have any other things sticking out there? Yep, just a couple. that was a big long glue string. Okay, I think I'm done. So again, this is just a little altered angel. I'm trying not to touch anything that you can do. You can find, and you know, you can get little figurines and things at the Dollar Tree just about any day of the week for $1.29, $1.50. We all know that the Dollar Tree isn't just the Dollar Tree anymore, but excuse me. But you can get these things so cheap, and they've always got different little figurines and things that you can purchase, whether it be just something like this or maybe even when the holidays start to roll around, the Christmassy stuff. I was actually going to use these flowers in this as well, and I'm going to add these. I meant to add these to the part where the sign kind of is in her hand there. I'm just going to twist this together a little bit. These are just two little tiny rosebuds that I got from Kiki's sale. And they're just little red rosebuds, if you can see those. And I'm just going to glue those, let's see, right there. So I'm just going to put a little dab of hot glue to the back. And I'm going to poke it through there. And, oh, where's my pliers? And I'm going to dab just a dot of glue behind here. So that I can get that little sign down. And pull off the ooze. What did I do? Okay, let's do this over again because I didn't do that right. And because I messed around for too long, it didn't stick. I'm going to put some glue on this again. And I'm just going to first attach it to her hand in the back. It keeps getting caught up on the sign is what's happening. There we go. And then I'm going to take, oh, I hid one of the flowers. Man, I've just got glue hanging off of everything today. All right, I'm going to just take this little sign, I'm going to put a dot of glue, and it's going to touch those flowers, and that's it. I'm not going to mess with it because I don't want to ruin it. Okay, there we go. I don't know if you guys can see all my little strings. I have to go in and get my blow dryer and clean those all off. But there she is. She's all done. And there's her little flowers in her hand there with the sign. And I think she came out super duper cute. The only other thing that I would add to it is I thought about putting some feathers on the wings. That would be super cute. And the other thing is, oh, and I have some here. I didn't see this sitting there. I was gonna try and put like a little halo on her, and I'm absolutely gonna do that really quick before I let you guys go. Let me cut this right about there. And let's put a halo on her, just a flower halo. Okay, I'm gonna start, whoopsies, I'm gonna start on the back here. Put a little dot. Ugh, I just put a little dot of glue right here on the back of this ribbon, and I'll give you guys a closer look at that ribbon or that trim in just a second. I just need to flip her around a little bit. And I think that's about where I want it to go. I'll put a dot there and a dot there. And try not to let it ooze, but if it does, you can easily remedy that because this is just a little resin angel. You can easily just scratch any excess glue off and clean it up that way, and it's not gonna hurt it. There we go. Got it all the way around. I see a glue string going across there. There we go. Now she's perfect. She's perfect, perfect. I love her so much. So anyway, that's my little altered angel. I'm going to put her in my Etsy shop, so if you're interested in her, she'll be there if you'd like to purchase her, and then I'll be working on these other angels as well to get them done. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will be seeing you real soon with another video. Thank you all for blessing me, blessing my family. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And I look forward to doing some more videos for you and putting out some new content. And have a bright day. Be blessed.